Good morning, everyone. How's everybody? Happy. Wow. Gonna say it's Friday. Friday. Is the weekend is upon us. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. James here, of course, with the Dragon Blogger team. Today we got a nice little show with you. We're gonna show you guys some very cool products. First and foremost is a very cool 3-in-1 charging station. If I pop over to the scene here, you'll see that it is blank and there's no video ready for you. But if I go over here, I can probably just grab this and show you it. There you go. James here. Today we're taking a look at the charging station for your iPhone or Apple products. This has lightning cable connections for those devices. Now the cool part is very compatible with pretty much all of those devices out there from your iPhones. Now with this, it's a 3-port style, but inside you get this 18-watt brick for your actual wall plug. You'll also get this USB to USB-C cable to connect it up to the base to get the power to the system. You'll then be greeted with this 3-in-1 system. Right back here is your fire cable or lightning cable for your AirPods or Apple Pods right there. On the front is for your actual phone device. Now it is swivelable and movable up to 30 degrees so you do not break it. You then have your wireless charging capability for your Apple Watch on the top. Now, of course, I have an iPhone here, and I'm going to just grab this, and I'm going to connect it into the plug and show you guys how easy it is to set it up. And once you're on there, you're good to go. Simply put, get charging all 3 devices in one little station if you guys need. I want to thank you for checking this video out. Hope you guys have a great one. So as you guys see, you can charge all 3 devices on one piece at one time. It does have a 20-degree tipping angle on that front port so you don't break it, so you can line up your phone properly, which is actually really cool to see added onto this device. Now they also do make an Android version of this for your Samsung products if you need also. Another cool little piece of technology, guys. Honestly, just a great piece right there. Now we're going to pop over to this next product. This next product I believe you all should have. Yes, you should. This is the Samsung Shark. Take a look. Now guys, this is the Shark Geek 140 watt charger. This is a USB-C charging 3-port GAN PD 3.1 charging block. What this means is you can charge your MacBook Pro, your MacBook Airs, all of that on this device at that 100 watts and get that full charge super fast. Now, as you guys see right there, you have that nice bright orange little brick. Now, that orange little brick will allow you to charge your MacBook Air Pro 16-inch in about 1 hour and 30 minutes. Now, it does have 3 of the other style plugs. Those 3 other plugs is UK plug, EU plug, and AU plug. Which means that if you are outside the United States, you can still use this. Or maybe you're traveling to one of those areas. You can still use it to charge your device. Simply put, very cool to have that there. Now inside here, you do have the heat dissipation and safety securities built in. Now, if you have used this, you can use one of the 3 ports. You have 2 USB-Cs and 1 USB 3.0. The top port will give you, if you use all 3 at once, the top port is going to give you 100 watt pass-through. The bottom 2 will give you 20 watt pass-through to charge multiple devices. Now, this is compatible with pretty much any USB-C or USB 3.0 plug on the market, which means you can use it for more than just that tablet or PowerBook or MacBook Air or MacBook Pro or Google or Galaxy. You can use it for Apple products too. Just got to plug it in that way, right? Now, just make sure you have the cord for that side to do that, though. But with that, guys, you have all of that power on hand that can actually swap back and forth. I think that's really cool. And actually, there's a 20% clippable coupon today on this product, which is just amazing. I tell you, it really is amazing. If you guys need something like that, I don't know. If you do, I've tried to correct things around here. What do we got? Hey, Phil, what's up, buddy? Oh, you're home today? What? Who let you out of the cave? You're not supposed to be outside the cave, buddy. Oh, look, it's a telescope. You need to sick. Oh, you're sick? Oh, man, me too. I mean, what? Dude, to be honest with you, I almost didn't stream. If you guys need a telescope, the Solomark 70 EQ refractor style might be a good one with you. Now, it does have a 70mm objective lens with 700mm telescopic insert with it. Now, it does have two lens inserts. You have a 10mm and a 20mm insert. Now, you have a third insert. That third insert will allow you to connect up your smartphone to this and use your smartphone as your eye. Yep, that's it. It's right behind me. Right behind me, dude. It is definitely it. It does have a lot of adjustments, guys. It's actually a really, really, really cool piece. Yeah, the Creeper telescope's right back there, right over there. You see it right there. That bit, yeah, there. That's it, right there. Oh, Tangele, thank you for the follow. Yeah, it's actually really nice. It's it goes up higher too. So that tripod is not at the height setting. So that's kind of cool also. I have yet to really see anything because it's always white clouds outside. And if you know a telescope like that, it's not meant to see, 20 feet across the road. It's meant to see ways away. So I have not been able to use it. I am not carrying it outside in the ice. You ain't getting me to carry that on the ice. You can't do it. Not going to happen. I don't get paid enough for that. It's actually a really nice tripod. And like I said, multi-adjustments, guys, and all of the other cool stuff. Yeah, cell phone mount. That's actually what's pretty cool. It does allow for the cell phone mount. And pretty much any cell phone, even with a case, it opens quite wide. So I'm actually quite impressed with that telescope. I just wished it wasn't outside my wheelhouse because, it's not, I've never used a telescope. I use camera gear. I've used spotting scopes, just not a telescope to that extent. You probably should get yourself one, Phil. For the kids. The kids need it. They want to explore the space. Or, you know what? All right, cool. Yeah. Just make me feel like I'm late to the party, buddy. I agree. I was out. What was I doing last night? Story time. I was driving, I think, to the store last night, and I don't know if you guys were watching the skies, but you could see Venus and is it Venus and Mars or Venus and Venus and something? One of the two. You could see two of them. And they were just very, very bright and vibrant. Like, you just could see it like no other. I've got the fireplace with. Yeah. I was not looking for that word. You can't make me. Doing pretty good, AG. Doing pretty good. Can't complain. I'm here. Looking. Now, Phil. Knock that off. You're going to get blocked. Oh, man. Hey, it's just one of them days, all right? Phil, you getting hit with this snowstorm that's coming? Dude, they're talking an inch an hour for me. So, they're like, we're going to get like 16 inches of snow overnight tomorrow. Or tonight. Tonight into tomorrow. So, hey, what's up, Costi? How you doing, buddy? How you doing? Snow, where, when? Yeah, here. I just had a snowstorm. Now I got another one coming. You guys want some Pop-Tarts? I was trying to eat breakfast before I started stream, but I was already, I had to stream. Not a snow. You should come up this way. Bring the snowmobiles. I don't know. I kind of think it's cool because I don't know if you guys have seen the storms that California got. California got enough snow and rain that it brought them out of drought. Think about that. California, of all places, is out of drought. Let's pop over. Let's show you guys a lightsaber. Hey, Warwick, how you doing? Isn't it crazy?
Hey everyone, Nikita with DragonBlogger here to show you something
This
really
is
cool. This is the
DragonBloggers on her way
CVC
to Connecticut right now.
lightsaber. It is absolutely
She,
fantastic. It has a
hopefully
really
she
awesome
makes it in before the
polycarbonate
storm
braid, and I
starts.
also love the fact that it comes with these nice little urban grips that you can install to the saber that you want to, which gives it a really nice grip. Now, first off, you'll see when you turn it on that the red light comes on, and then you just press it to activate. Now, what's really cool is that this thing has a lot of settings in it too, so you can also just simply hold it to get it to do a blade lock effect after holding it for 1 second. And then if you also want to change the color of it, you can hold it twice and it will simply cycle through, which I'll let you guys see right here.
None of the for the dark. Yes, so Costi, Nikita has probably
the CVC saber is just absolutely fantastic. Now, if you don't like having to wait so long for it to cycle through the colors, if you hold it for the third activation, you see it flashes 3 times here, it will do a step color rather than a gradient color change, so that it's easier for you to pick a solid color rather than going through to get the exact shade that you want. But I like the fact that you have both options. Now, another cool thing is that once you get the blade off, it has another set of effects. So when you hold the button and it flashes once, that's what allows you to change the volume of the actual saber itself. When you hold it twice, that's what changes the form of the lightsaber, whether you want it to be stable, unstable, or on pulse. If you hold it 3 times, then what that will do is allow you to turn the motion sense on or off. And then finally, when you hold it all the way until it goes to the end, it will basically change the sound font, which I think is absolutely fantastic. This device not only has 16 colors, but 12 different sound fonts that make different sounds when you do the smooth swing or when you clash on hit. And I just think that it is one of the most amazing lightsabers in its class. It does everything you want it to.
I have to ask, have you guys seen the first episode of Mandalorian Season 3? Have you guys entered the way? I just want to know. Is everybody in the way? Yep, it's rechargeable with the USB-C. Fully rechargeable, 2200 milliamp battery, so it'll last a while too, which is actually quite cool. Oh, dude, you gotta watch it. You gotta watch it. I'm not gonna give spoilers. I'm just gonna say, watch the first episode. Get ready. All right, that's all I'm saying. They brought it back perfectly. So if you guys need a lightsaber, there you go. There you go. Or, look at him. He's just going to pan tilt. He actually put the grip tape on it and everything. He was so ready to spar with that. Oh, yeah. Definitely. Guys, got to watch it. If you don't have it, definitely watch it. Also, The Last of Us. Amazing series so far. And then, moving on to the Amazon shows. If you guys have not watched Carnival Row, check out Carnival Row on Amazon Prime. Watch last season and this season started. It's phenomenal. All right? Just saying. Just saying. I don't watch a lot of TV. Let's go there. Do you guys see this TV back here? It's off 90% of the time. When my wife gets home, she'll turn it on, and there's random shows I will watch. Like The Mandalorian. The Expanse was dope. I agree. The Expanse was really, really good. Yeah, Phil already saw it, so we know he watched it without the kids, and I'm not sure why. But he needs to be grounded for that. You know your kids wanted to watch episode 1 with you. It is the way. I'm telling you guys, it was good. So worth it. Oh, one of them things. Oh, look at this. We got a rotary tool accessory kit right there. From Apex
Today we have a 357-piece rotary tool accessory kit from Apex Forge. And we got a list of all the components back here, 80 cutoff wheels and a bunch of sanding bands, as well as a few unique pieces, which is kind of nice.
Dude, I'm right there with you, Rack.
Let's go ahead and get this open and see what we're dealing with.
Definitely right there with you. I don't watch a lot of stuff like that. It's either a remake of a remake, or it's just not original content. That's why we're the Carnival Row I thought was really good. Mandalorian's excellent. The Last of Us just peak spot on. It's just one of those, I have a few that I will watch. Now, my wife will grab shows and start watching them, and I will take off into the bedroom, lay on a dark bed, and do nothing. Because I just don't, it's not my thing. Now, with this, guys, you get multiple bits, bobs, and pieces. This is actually the expander ring for the sanding disc, or the sanding, right there, sanding disc. Yeah, disc. For that, if you guys need, so you can actually just put the screwdriver on there and extend it. It'll connect that pad right on there. I'm checking. Dude, Carnival Row is really, really good. It's only 2 seasons, and I don't know if they're going to expand it past season 2, but really good. I love it. It's really good, but definitely watch it from the beginning. It's worth watching every episode. Oh, look, we got some cutting disc. You guys want some cutting disc? Right there, cutting disc.
Back the screw out, and there's 2 pieces of paper washers. White there on the orange, and then right there on the back. And then you're going to tighten this onto the carrier rod itself. Be careful not to over tighten. You can break those discs pretty easily. This shaft is what actually will mount into your rotary tool. I'll show that again a little bit later. These are an interesting piece. They're etching or engraving pieces, so those are real nice, real sparkly, and
Hey Jacob, is the mic cutting in and out, or is the volume of the mic just really low? Let's wait for Phil to answer that one for me. Volume is low. Maybe that's better. I don't know. Is that peaking better or still low? All right, cool. Yeah. Adjustment was off.
You'll see they can move quite a bit of material.
Happens. Hey, at least my mic's working again.
Let's go ahead and clean up a little bit. Let's see a couple other pieces here. This is one of the diamond cutting discs, which is for the really heavy-duty things. Real shiny.
Shiny.
Up here we have a few.
Now you also have some buffing pads or buffing disc right there to help buff out the metals. You also have wire wheels, wire disc. You also have some stones, grinding bits, and drill bits. I actually have extra brass inserts and all of that other cool stuff. It works good. Yeah, no, I appreciate it. So, Phil, if you were here the other day, you would have saw that my mic was actually cutting in and out. So what happened is I had multiple softwares open using the same mic, and I didn't know it. So they were all conflicting with each other. So my mic would cut in and out with my voice as I moved away from it. Yeah, it was actually really, really bad. Let's go there. It was crazy bad. I didn't know that. So there's like 10 videos that I did that all have the same issue. You know, it happens. It happens. Yeah, right there with you, Phil. I think I did 70-something videos in the last 2 weeks. I'm doing pretty good, buddy. Doing pretty good. Can't complain. I mean, there's no point to complain anyways. Technically, my phrase is, it is what it is. It'll be what it'll be.
Yo, I'm going to be talking about the Apex Forge I-Ring laser measurement tool. This is probably one of the coolest small tools that I have in my collection of ever-growing tools. So just taking a look at the design of this, you can see that it's very simple. It's got a nice matte black texture to it. If we look at the top up here, there's really not a lot going on around the body of it. There's your laser down at the bottom. That is going to be your power button right there, and this is going to recharge over USB-C. Now the way this works is it's going to shoot a laser against a surface and calculate the distance on how long it takes that laser to get back to itself, ultimately giving you a measurement. Now I have tested this extensively. It isn't as accurate as a standard tape measure is, but it is within a fraction of an inch. So I think if you just need quick measurements, this is going to be good for that. Now, you might see that you don't really see any numbers or any, designation on what's going on. All you have to do is hold down that power button right over here on the side. And when we flip it back over to the side right here, if I turn this around, you're going to see that we have the foot increments and the inch increments. Now, all you have to do to get this set up is we'll go ahead and we'll place this box right back here. And so what you want to do is you want to set this up to where the button that you press in order for it to activate is on top. So say if I wanted to know this measurement from here to that box right there, all I'm going to do is press the button one time. You can see that.
And once you press that button, it'll actually display that up on that little screen that it shows. Now, if you have the phone app, doing that will actually make it display on the phone app and keep track of those measurements for you. Now, you can lock it on the screen too if you want. But, just a simple little product to measure out the distance if you need something like that. Now, with that being said, we're going to move over to a Fantech power station that probably you guys will need during these storms that are happening. Just saying.
Hey guys, Nikita with DragonBloggers here to show you a
Sheila's on both.
Bad beast of a power station. This is the Fantech.
I think I need a pillow.
300. And this thing
Anybody got a pillow?
Absolutely fantastic. Now, before we get into the main unit itself, I'm going to bring you down here to show you the cool little box that Fantech comes with that has everything you need. Basically, this is how you're going to go ahead and charge your device. It comes with adapters that you can use it to plug it into your car.
So it mirrors this video really
as well
quiet.
As a USB-C to USB-C.
Pillow blankets.
Because there are many ways to power
this device.
Now, if you look
I haven't been to bed.
What I think is really cool about the actual device itself is that it labels things in and out. So that's how you know you can charge it. So since this one right here is an in and out also, that you can charge the actual station from there too, but you could also get a charge from it also, just depending on how you have it hooked up. Now if you look right here, excuse me, you can see.
Hey, that's normally when I get up is around 5 o'clock.
For a really nice display screen.
That's my normal wake up time.
Show you not only your charge, but your output and input, and how much time is left remaining, whether it's time remaining in the actual power station itself or time remaining to charge it. Now, another feature, I've got some cool little gadgets and gizmos here to demonstrate how this thing works with. So first, I'm going to be using my Apple Watch, since there's a USB plug-in on the left side.
I'm going to be honest. Sleep would have been great.
Plug-in for my Apple charger.
I'm usually in bed around 9:30 at night. Wake up at 4:35 every morning.
So we can see the display more clearly. Now, you see this button right here? This is DC on and off. And this is your DC side.
Yeah.
DC is now on. So when I plug this into this USB 3.0 slot right here, and I plug my watch in.
It's like plug my watch in.
Now it's charging. It was completely dead. See, you can see the icon goes green, and now it's charging.
He lets this watch go completely dead.
The output, you can see it now, and that it's charging. Now, if I did not want to,
it really is actually a reasonably priced at like $199 today.
I simply have to hit this button. It turns this entire side panel off, and now my Apple Watch is no longer charging. Let me turn it on so I can show you that the green light comes on. Takes a second.
Takes a second.
Now it's green, and now when I turn this off, that icon's gonna go red. Yep, see? So no more juice coming out of this side. Now, the same works also for the AC side.
Oh, that's pretty funny.
If you have a 3-pronged AC plug, you don't have to worry about it because no ground is necessary since this machine is grounded. But we're going to go ahead and turn the display back on and then turn on the AC side. So now I'm going to charge up my Apple iPhone 13. Have it plugged in there. Go ahead and plug my phone in.
You can just throw it in our faces. You got a 13, buddy.
After a second, so 6 watts. And then,
so as you guys see, it just pops up and goes with that. Now on the back side, there is actually a flashlight with SOS if you guys need. Cool little station. I was ways. That's pretty good. Hey, you know what? All right, let me join in and take the controller from them, push them aside. Like, you just sit there and watch. I got this. If you need a power station, Fantech's got you covered with that Evo 300, guys. Or maybe you want to see a dog video. Of course, the dog's always the hit of the video.
Is that the robot vacuum?
See, that was your problem. You let him play. What is that? Can't it handle a PC? No, it cannot handle a PC. Not going to happen.
No, don't attack.
This is 2000 PA strong suction, guys, with the Navigation 2.0 connection ability with it. This does work with their Eufy app. The Eufy app will allow you to charge, or actually will allow you to vacuum and choose which area you vacuum with on the app. Now, the app will also tell you when you need to change out, like, the little pieces on the side, your filters, your edging tools, and all of that. But the best part is you guys can see this dog will keep talking and moving and bopping and booping, and it will keep going.
No.
Hey, just feel lucky he didn't order anything off there, all right? He could have ordered all kinds of stuff. And now that you're worried, you're going to start checking all your accounts. I don't have passwords. Of course, I have almost a 21-year-old daughter, so. It's probably happened. Honestly, he's probably tripped Justin before while filming. I don't doubt that.
Come again.
Hey. Technically, it's my stepdaughter. Does that mean I still have a kid? Huh. That's it. I have no kids. Alright, I'm cool.
Still wants to do its thing, even though it's being bothered with.
But as you guys see, I mean, literally, it just wants to keep vacuuming. It's really cool. It can actually determine if it's carpet or hardwood. We'll adjust the vacuum suction to it so it doesn't overrun the battery. It's got a HEPA filter. The HEPA filter is, I do. Oh, yeah. Yeah, sometimes.
It goes around the chair legs, make sure it doesn't get...
she was just in here yelling and screaming a little bit ago, before stream.
Bounces against the wall there.
Adulthood. She doesn't realize that doctors send doctor bills, and driving through tolls, you get toll bills.
Okay, you're being a little rough.
So, guys, really good vacuum, decently priced at like $175 today. If you guys need something like that, and like literally, Pumpkin will keep attacking that all day. So Justin can't keep robo vacuums in his house. He has to put the dog away when he vacuums completely at all anyways, even if it's another style of vacuum. It's just what it is. So that dog's a riot, honestly. We got this really cool camera over. Oh, it's that guy. Dude, that's an old picture. James here from DragonBlogger. Today with my final thoughts and review of the product that I've been using for about a few days now, or about a week. This is from OBSBot. This is their tiny AI action. We don't need this. The OBSBot Tiny PTZ, guys, is a 1080p AI tracking 2-axis gimbal camera. What's that mean is it will literally follow you everywhere in that room, even if you stand up and down. Now, the AI tracking is actually super fast and super efficient with this. Now, you're going to be like, oh, but the picture is like really bright white. Why is that? Well, hey, no problem, man. Not a problem, buddy. I just started, so I might be here. You never know. But you're probably like, why is this bright white? Well, that's because those windows are open, and those windows really do affect lighting. If I took my blackout curtains off and opened it right now, you would notice that even my Sony camera that I use for my daily videos or daily streams would almost go kind of white, bright whitish. And that's because the lens reflects by your lighting. Now, another reason with this is I did not know that you had to actually use both of the power cords on this camera. So there is a power cord and a data cable. You do need them both hooked up to get the proper amount of power to this camera. Now, another really cool thing is with that being said, it has software. The software will allow you to adjust a lot of stuff. The software is going to allow you to adjust your magnifications, your hand gesture controls, because yes, hand gesture controls do work with this camera, which then means you can actually zoom in by just doing this, or lock it so it doesn't pivot and swivel when you want it like that. Now, you can change the anti-flicker from 50 to 60 if you need, or turn it off. You can adjust the white balance and all the colorations with that also. Now you can also do your field of view or your which is pretty much like magnification. It's like 60 degrees, 80 degrees, and 120 degrees or something like that. I can't remember off the top of my head. But you pick it, you're good to go, it's set. Now, hey Chucky, what's up, buddy? What's up, Chuck? How you doing, man? So with this, guys, you have a lot of adjustments, but the best part is it's literally this camera will keep track and keep you in view no matter what. It's great for like if you're video chatting with family and you have to get up and down a lot. They can follow you with what you're doing instead of I'll be right back in camera range, blah blah blah. This does that. Now this is like $149 today. Now I'm gonna tell you though, there's also a 4K version with this. It is fully adaptable and can pretty much work on any PC out there. Great product. Honestly, very, very cool product. What is next? Okay. This is actually the Dream Egg Sound White Noise Machine. This device is actually on its way to me. I can't show you guys this. Hey, this is not deal stream. You can't see that. Not happening. I don't have the video for that. We're going to skip over that. But I can tell you is I do have that white noise machine coming. That white noise machine will be actually done and tested at some point. If you guys want to see what came today, I can kind of show you guys some stuff. So today I got on hand 6-pack of lightning cables for your iPhones. That showed up today. Samsung S23 phone cases. What else did we get? What else did we get? And since Easter's coming, Brextech sent me the Easter eggs, guys. 3 plushed stuffed animals. So there's 3 different types of plushies inside this package. So those plushies are right there, guys. You have a chick, a bunny, and a flower pot. Each one is stuffed inside an egg for Easter. Kind of cool that they actually added that. I actually kind of like that. So that's some cool products that I actually have coming or had come. There's a whole bunch of other products that I do have coming. I can actually kind of talk about if you guys want to hear some of the stuff that we're going to be testing and messing with. First and foremost, I will tell you about the biggest item that I know that is coming. I have the X Gimme Horizon Pro 4 projector coming to actually test and do. What else do I have? I believe... can't remember what else I have coming besides all that. Take a look. I have a 1080p web camera coming. Maybe a men's wallet. An Elite wireless Switch controller for the Nintendo Switch or PC. That's kind of cool. And then I have a phone coming at some point. So, just a few things. But this one I actually have. I love this piece. Portable charging. Guys, this is from Shark Geek. This is the Storm 2. The Storm 2 is a beautiful power bank. This is a Storm 2 100-watt power bank. This will do a 100-watt charge through one of the ports. Now, this power bank is actually 25,600 milliamp power bank. Now, this does have a digital display. It does have a menu button. The menu button will allow you to adjust your voltage, your temperatures, and all of that inside that menu set. Now, the way this works is it has multiple ports. So you have 2 USB-Cs, 1 USB 3.0. Now, that USB-A output right there, guys, that's your digital display that's showing you guys all the stuff that the digital display can actually indicate, do, and use. So you have, it'll show you your actual plugs, so you do have those. It'll show you your power, your voltage, your current, your battery board temperature, your operating hours, and your display of working ports. So all of that shows up on that. Sapphire, thank you for the follow. Then you have the 100-watt charging cable right there, guys. That 100-watt cable is meant for the 100-watt charging, which is actually beautifully done. Now, this is compatible pretty much with anything out in the market. You can even charge your drones, your GoPros, your DSLRs, pretty much anything and everything. Victoria, how are you doing? Now, I will tell you, you can charge a MacBook Pro 16 from 0% to 50% in under 41 minutes. That's right, 41 minutes. But the best part is look at that. Acrylic see-through case. You can see the PCB board, the chips, and the caps, and then you can see the lithium batteries down below. Guys, this is a beautiful piece of technology. I actually really like this thing. I take it apart if you really wanted to. I don't think you want to, but you could, all right? Just saying you could. So there are your ports. You do have the dual charging ports. So you have two USB-Cs. One USB-C is only an out charging port. The second one that I'm pointing to now is an in and out port. You then have the DC plug. That DC plug is actually able to charge with that USB-C to charge this device faster than you normally would. So you can use the dual charging ports together. You'll then plug in the devices, you'll then charge it, and you'll have all of that fun. This is a really cool power bank, guys, and it's actually a really powerful one in such a really small package. Recommend 100%. I kept it on purpose. Or maybe you guys want a Bluetooth speaker that Nate did.
Hey, what is going on, guys? Nathaniel with DragonBloggers.
Victoria, happy TGIF, and all of that other good jazz.
To you the Anker Soundcore Motion Boom Plus Bluetooth speaker. This is an absolute beast that comes with a ton of features and packs a ton of power. So we'll go ahead and just take a look at it. So you guys can see right here that it has this matte black finish all the way around it. Whenever we look at the top right here, you have that Soundcore branding on the top as well. You're going to have all of your control buttons, which is going to be your play pause button, your next song button, the bass mood up, and your power button as well. Taking a look at it right here in the front as well, you can see that you are going to have your two speakers, two tweeters, and then on each side of the speaker, so right here and right here, you're going to have passive speakers that are going to act like your subwoofer, and they add a ton of bass. One of my favorite things about this is that you do receive a strap that you can hook onto this or take off if you don't want it. Makes it really easy to carry around because this is a big Bluetooth speaker. Taking a look at the back right here, you guys are going to notice that you have a micro USB-C input that is to charge this. You have a USB-A output in order to be able to charge your devices. And then you also have your auxiliary jack right there in case you ever want to extend the sound onto other devices. So what we'll go ahead and do now is simply just turn this on so you guys can hear what it sounds like. In order to get this turned on, very simple, just hold the power button down, you will hear a sound.
Grape jam.
So you guys might notice that right there, my red light is flashing. That is just because I extensively tested this just so I could come up with a legit opinion on what I think of this.
Yes.
All right, so we've got my phone paired up to the speaker. Let's go ahead and play some music and test it out.
If you guys are wondering what I'm talking about, you missed the conversation and the post. Dude, that'll work too. I've never had watermelon jelly. Is it good? No.
I'm sorry that I'm so inconvenient.
I need to know what the watermelon tastes like.
I'll stay out of the way. I can see the way you look at me. I'm such a disgrace. I never really asked to be brought into this place. You wanna love me? Well then, baby, have a taste. All the highs and the lows. No,
you should
never be the same. I don't really wanna today. I promise that.
Oh.
All right, so as you guys can see,
guys, the Anker Soundcore Motion Boom actually is a room-filled speaker sound quality. Very easy to connect up, long battery life, fully waterproof, and good to go. This stuff is just amazing. Now, if you guys are wondering what I'm talking about with the peanut butter and Pop-Tarts and the jelly, is I make sandwiches out of my Pop-Tarts. I may be a little weird, but I like to make a sandwich out of my Pop-Tarts. I will get like if I have a peanut butter and a strawberry Pop-Tart laying around, or if I have a chocolate fudge and a strawberry, I will add peanut butter in the middle. If I don't have the strawberry style or jelly style filled Pop-Tarts, I will make a jelly filled Pop-Tart sandwich. I don't know if I'm weird. It's just one of them things I do to make a sandwich. Now, it's probably a little weird. By the way, Phil, my cookies will be here today. Tell the little one thank you. Pop-Tart. Something like that. I was raised with little to not much. So we made do with what we had. By luck, there was usually always either jelly, peanut butter, and Pop-Tarts in the house. Or rice and eggs. So, whoa. How'd that happen? I'm questioning how we got the... there's something up with that. How'd you get that many with just that? I have so many questions. Guys, if you're looking for a little one, right there's a Bluetooth speaker for you. I have questions for you guys, and I don't know. Guys, the
what's up, my friends?
car
Nate, DragonBlogger Tech and Entertainment. Today we're going to be talking about this Andoble Easy Clip car mount for your phone. So I've always been a big proprietor of people using a car phone mount holder whenever they're driving, because whether you're using Apple Maps, Google Maps, if you're taking a phone call, what this is going to do is keep you from being on your phone manually, especially if you are using maps to navigate around. Now, taking a look at the design, overall it's a very simplistic design. You have that carbon fiber kind of color scheme right there. You got the Andoble branding right up there on top and a nice matte black finish. I'm happy that they didn't use a gloss black finish because gloss usually attracts fingerprints. Now, overall operation of this thing is as straightforward as it can possibly get. All you have to do is simply install the actual mount portion right here, and what this is going to do is allow you to mount this on your vent or somewhere else, and you can adjust the actual kind of like diameter between these two little prongs by just unscrewing this on the back and then tightening it back down once you have it mounted where you want to go. Now, this is also going to accommodate different varieties and different sizes of phones, because this little clip right here on the left side is going to help these extend out. So if you have a wider phone, you're good, and then the bottom portion right here that's going to hold your phone upright is actually going to pull down just like that. So I have an iPhone 12 Pro Max, as you guys can see right here. Now, all you have to do once you have your phone in place is simply push this back together, and then you can push that up a little bit just to kind of help it adjust. And as you guys can see right there, it's not going to fall out.
So if you need an car phone mount for the air vent, Andoble's got you covered. Or maybe you need a ring holder for the back of your phone. Well, hey, this guy right here with the shaggy little gray hair should talk about it. James here. Today we're taking a look at the Andoble Easy Fly magnetic phone grip or ring holder. Pretty much like a pop socket kind of, but with better technology. Cool thing about this is, guys, it is double-sided magnetic and it actually works very cool. But today in this box we have some very cool stuff that we're going to show you in this kit. The first piece being is actually the magnetic phone holder. If you guys see, it is white with this very, very sparkly silver translucent style coloring there. I love the coloring of this. We'll get back to this piece in a second because we have to show you how it works first, right? So what this thing does is it magnetically sticks to your phones. If you have a MagSafe phone like the 12 or 13 or 14 Pro, you could stick this device straight to that phone. Anything below that that's MagSafe, you may still need the metal ring, and I'll kind of show you guys that for a reason. But it does come with this matchup tool right here. This matchup tool has a measurement and will help you measure to actually stick the piece to the phone. This is the pieces that you'll be using for the older phones or the non-MagSafe or MagSafe style phones. You have two rings, so you can do it twice, two different phones. The double stick white side is your double stick, and if I peeled this off, guys, it would show you guys this kind of how it sticks on. So it does stick on with adhesive. They do come with two cleaning wipes, and then they come with this other tool piece that's actually quite cool. It's metal plates. These metal plates can be stuck around your house, your workout area, your gym, your office, wherever you want, or even your garage, where you want to stick your phone to, and I'll kind of show you guys that also. Now, I do have a phone here already with the metal magnetic sticky piece on it. This is a non-MagSafe style phone. I also have a MagSafe iPhone here. Now, this is what I'm going to tell you. So this is not an iPhone 12. This is the XR. So guys, you do need the 12 and up to actually be magnetically stick to it. Even though they are wireless charging capable, the magnets inside the phones are not strong enough to hold this piece on. So you will need to add that little ring. I put that ring on pretty much any other phone that is not MagSafe, and it becomes a magnetically connection right here. And you're going to see this right here, and it's a strong magnetic connection, guys. So with that, just connects on, and you are good to go. Of course, I didn't have no nails, so I couldn't hold it like I should have. But then you just pop out that ring holder. The ring holder pops out very easily like that. Now it does swivel 360 degrees, can actually turn into a very cool little phone holder or phone stand also, besides being a ring holder for your hand. Yeah, it wasn't just him, boss man. I was showing it for everybody. So with that, guys, you have a whole bunch of little very cool pieces right there to connect up to hold your phone and stick it around. With the double magnets are super strong, guys. Literally, it was sticking to my PC case, which is weird because it's aluminum. I believe there's metal inside that door where the screws are, where it was sticking to, because it wouldn't stick to the whole case. I do it with this too sometimes. I know the exact place that it will stick to. If it goes to somewhere else, it just doesn't do that. So cool little piece, guys, if you need from Indubitably. Next up is the Soundcore device, guys. Soundcore 3. This is a beautiful, beautiful little Bluetooth speaker. This little Bluetooth speaker comes in at $39.99 today. Does come in multiple colorations. You have black, you have red, you have gray, and you have blue. Blue, of course, is the version I have. Now, this is the 24 hours of playtime on a full charge. It does have IPX7 waterproof, pure titanium diaphragm drivers, and a passive radiator in the middle. Then you have what's called choking on a Pop-Tart. I apologize about that. Pop-Tart did not want to go down still. I was still eating Pop-Tarts, guys. With that, you do have what's called PartyCast and Bass Up technology. You also have the app. The app will allow you to control the EQ and adjust it to your liking or fixings. Now, since it is IPX7 waterproof, you can take it to the beach, you can take it to the lake, you can throw it in the water, and it will still work. All right, just saying. Now, of course, you guys are probably wondering, but why am I talking about it like this? That's because this little 16-watt Bluetooth speaker is actually really, really room-filling.
James here. Today, you can actually adjust your volume.
So I'm going to grab some music. Told you.
As you guys see, it came on full volume. My phone was already up there. But room filling, guys, that is actually quite loud for 16 watts.
Like I could just die any minute. Go for a ride down the side. PCH, country living. I don't need a guide. Follow the lights, take me where I wanna visit. Are you alive? Or just breathing? Flashing red lights, driving at night. Window this ride, feeling alive. Nothing.
So if you guys need a little Bluetooth speaker to take to the beach, to the park, your backyard, or just to have that extra little sound around the house, Anker's got you covered with this one, guys, with the Soundcore 3. And at $39.99, it's a good buy. At least in my book it is. In your book it may not be. That's up to you. Or we can look at the Eufy Wi-Fi 2K resolution doorbell.
Is the Eufy doorbell, guys. This is the Eufy security Wi-Fi video doorbell. Now, I'm
not doing this because inside this video, Phil was messing with me. That's right. Phil was messing with me. So inside this, guys, this is a Wi-Fi video doorbell, but it does need to be wired up to actually work. What does that mean? The app is wireless, so it has Wi-Fi built in, so your app can connect to it, so you can actually watch the video and all of that other stuff. You, Phil, inside this video, you were messing with me. I left it in the video. Do you want to hear it? All right, here you go.
Other stuff inside this. So so it's a Wi-Fi but wired, and I'll get more into that. I'll explain it, what I mean by that. All right, you have your greeting book, of course. Phil, you're messing with me because I already know you know what I'm talking about. This is your wired piece. This actually has to have power. This doesn't have a battery. So you do need to have this wired for the power.
Yeah, Phil. Yeah, Phil. Nice try, buddy. Oh, yeah. So it does have to be wired to have the power, but the Wi-Fi connectability, so that's the wireless part. So it's the app is wireless. All right. I don't know why the box said, wireless doorbell. It's not really wireless. It still has to be hooked up. But the doorbell chime part doesn't. That's right there. That just plugs onto your house wall standard plug. So that piece is actually wireless also. Now with this, guys, you can connect it up to the Eufy app. Of course, the Eufy app will allow you to have control of all of it. Literally control it. You can control who is being seen, who is being talked to, everything else with that. You can change the chime sounds. You can connect it up to your home base. I have a home base around here somewhere. I can't remember where I hid my home base, and I wanted to swap it out the other day for the new one, but I don't remember where I put my home base. And I'm lazy. You heard me, I'm lazy. But honestly, guys, this is a really cool doorbell for $99. Definitely worth it. Connect it up to the wired section of your old doorbell, and you're good to go. It's that simple. Literally a couple plugs. A hot and ground, and I believe a second ground maybe. I believe one wire is a 2-wire, and there's a 3-wire also. Now you can put the reset to this. You also get the hard drives and all the other stuff. There's your wire kits. Exactly what he said. The app is completely free. Free to all you fine people watching today. Actually, it's just free to everybody any day. But, had to say it, gotta mess with you. And if you're Phil messes with me instead. And there, you got the finger. Cool little doorbell, guys. Honestly, a really nice doorbell. No, I don't. Don't. I don't remember whatsoever. I don't know what you're talking about. I had 6,000 discs. I always had free Wi-Fi connection. The internet was free for me. Alright, guys, next up is the Eufy Security Home System wireless camera setup. This is a 3-piece setup. That's right, 3 pieces. You get 3 cameras and the home base. Each one of these cameras does have a 180-day battery life. That's right, 180-day battery life. Now with that, guys, you get beautiful connection. Now these are the 2 C's. So what does that mean? They're 1080p resolution, IP67 weatherproof. They do have night vision, compatible with Amazon, Alexa, and Google Home, whatever you guys want to use. The 3-cam kit is beautifully done. Now I have the app open. The app will show you guys I have the 3 cameras set up. It'll show you guys the battery life of those cameras. Now, fortunately, because I show these so much, my batteries drain more than most people. You then have this right here. This is your home base. My home base is named Beaker, and if you guys don't know who Beaker is, we're not friends. I'm just saying. So inside this, we're going to pop over. We're going to actually turn on a camera. And once I turn on the camera, you guys are going to notice that it says power management, spotlight management, motion detection. Power management's where you can actually do your clip sizes, 20 seconds, 60 seconds, or to whatever size you really want. Now inside this, we're going to pop it open. We're going to show you guys, there is your picture quality. That is from my bedroom door showing to my front door. Yes, that's right. I have a camera at my bedroom door. Well, hey, there's a reason for that. There's a reason for everything. That's because I keep so much product in the house I have to. I live in an apartment building, so I have cameras throughout my house, guys, because maintenance can come in and out as they need to fix stuff. The resolution is beautifully done, guys. It's like you're standing there. Now, at night, it looks even better. So if I turn on, like, let's say the flashlight, you'll notice that the flashlight gets a little bit brighter right there. If I turn off the flashlight, it's going to go back down. But you guys can do clips, everything else. This is a beautiful, beautiful kit. I recommend the Eufy cameras, guys. They're very small, very easy to put up. They're simply done. Charge them once every 6 months, depending on how much you use them. They're worth it. Still have. That's pretty funny, Faustino. You still have it. And hi, Donald. How you doing? What's up, buddy? What's up? Oh boy! Oh boy! Oh boy! For all of you out there, the next product is actually the GameSir G7 wired controller for the Xbox Series X. That's right. You guys, this is a cool controller.
James here, and today we're taking a look at the GameSir G7 wired controller for your Xbox Series X.
We don't need that. Let's talk about this. The GameSir G7 wired controller. This controller actually has 2 swappable faceplates. It has an 8-foot cable. That's right, 8 foot. I believe it was 8 feet. Could be a little off, but it was an extremely long cable. Now, on this controller, you have a whole bunch of stuff that you may not realize, including a memory or mode button. The mode button will allow you to adjust your D-pad to actually control some stuff, including voice meter, volume down and up, voice chat, volume up and down, master volume up and down, and voice chat master. So it does do that also. Then you have a couple buttons on the back. The couple buttons on the back are actually swappable also. So you do have 2 V2 memory buttons on the back. One is, I believe it's considered R3 and L3. The R3 and L3 are memory function buttons. You then have L2, R2, LB, RB, X, Y, A, B. You have all the normal buttons you would have, but this changeable front plate. You can change it white or black version if you want. You could probably hydro dip that plate too if you wanted a different color, if you know how to hydro dip. You could probably spray paint it if you wanted to paint it also. Pops right off and connects right back down. This controller belongs in your hand. I'm going to tell you guys right now, this controller actually is very beautifully done. Now, this does have 4 rumble motors. So you do have 4 different positions of the rumble motors for the vibration and all of that in there. Guys, this is a beautifully done controller. Well worth the $37 for you Xbox people. In the bed. What? He's the last 12 hours on the couch. I was on the couch all night. Awake all night. Guys, get yourselves one of these. Honestly, this controller is worth it. I was using it on the... What was I playing it with? I think I connected it up to... Man, what was I connecting it to? Oh, the Steam Deck. I had it on the Steam Deck. I need to get... I have stacks of them, buddy. Stacks of them. This is a good controller. Really, really beautifully done controller. Or do you guys want to make fun of Nate some? Let's make fun of Nate. Here we go. This is Nate trying to do squats on a vibrating plate.
Let's go. Come on. It already burns so bad. I'm not kidding you. This is so much worse than a normal squat.
Keyboards used to be
all right
cool.
Here, down my leg, it burns so bad. We're at 20 seconds. Please, look, help me. Help me.
Funny part is I think I have like 8 or 9 just controllers just for the Nintendo Switch.
Girls like me. Ugh.
No, they don't.
Ugh. It burns so much worse than a normal squat. I'm not kidding you. It is terrible.
Go ahead, guys. Make fun of him about
bad.
this.
It burns so bad. Come on. I'm done.
Duke Nukem 3D Warrior. Have you ever played... Oh, what is that game? And I can't remember the game. I have to remember the game later. Guys, if you need something like that, that is a cool little option for you. If you want. I have 3 or 4 game controllers never. You'll think of it? No, I'll just load it up. Mark, it's at load. Alright. We're now loaded. All right. I'll tell you in 1 second, dude. It's a beautifully, beautifully done game. If I can remember the names. We're gonna pop over. We're gonna do this, guys. Yeah. So, guys, gaming. We're gamers around here. We do game very, very much. Love gaming. There's a game that I actually really liked playing. It's almost like Duke Nukem. It's definitely a game that Phil would enjoy, probably. If I can remember what it was. I saw Nate doing this thing. That's pretty funny. I do have all the Duke Nukems too, though. Dude, I have so many games, it's like ridiculous to go through the list. Here I am just trying to find one name of a game. Well, I got Tim Tim. You guys play Tim Tim? How about Thief? You guys play Thief? I can't remember the game. No. My son auto shares. Yeah, and right there with you. So many games. It's like, what? I've been playing Gloomhaven. Have you guys ever played Goat of Duty? Goat of Duty is really good. You guys might actually enjoy Goat of Duty. I can't, man, maybe I didn't have it on this one. I remember the game now. I feel like a slacker. Fury Unleashed is good too, though, guys. If you guys want to play something like that. Hexen Postal. Dude, it's so hard to remember what game it was, but I have it. It's just in a list of 380 games on Steam. I don't feel like going through them all right now. Let's show you guys a neck and back massager. How about that? I will find the name, dude. I will find the name.
This is the comfier shiatsu neck and shoulder massager. To help soothe sore muscles, it incorporates 4D kneading massage rollers and 8 massage rotating nodes. It also has a heat function that you can turn on or off. The detachable flap is washable, and you can add it if you want to reduce the intensity or remove it if you want to increase the intensity of the massage. With its U-shaped design, you can put your hands into the straps and have it closer to your neck, or you can easily place it on different areas of the body, such as your waist, lower back, and even your calves. It does have auto reverse rotation and bidirectional massage features. It does provide a deep tissue massage, which feels great, and on top of that, it does promote blood circulation throughout the body, as well as it comes with 2 different types of chargers, one that allows you to use a car charging port if you have a cigarette lighter, as well as an AC adapter, so you can use it at home, in the office, or on the go. I enjoy that you can place this anywhere on the back, as well as you can use the arm straps to put your hands in there, so that way your whole body's supported, as well as you can use it as a way to kind of push it closer to your back if you want it to be even more intense, or loosen it if you want it to not be so close. It's definitely very convenient for someone to use on their own, and would make for a very thoughtful gift if you gave it to somebody else. I hope this video helped. Thank you so much for watching.
Cool little neck and back massager if you guys need. Yes, Aster. Definitely. That's who that was. Most definitely. Nice little piece, guys. Not a bad price. Actually, very well done. Or maybe you guys want to see Nikita steam a shirt and talk about how he almost steamed himself.
And as you can see, it's pumping out a good bit of steam right now. It takes absolutely no time to get going. It makes a little bit of noise when it's going, but once it gets to going, it really starts going. So I'm going to start steaming this white shirt that I have here, and I'm just going to keep it. Be sure that you don't get your hand too close to it, because the air that's coming out of here is hot. It is a steamer. But I'm going to go ahead and start steaming this shirt.
Guys, remember when he had it pointed towards his face?
To try to get these wrinkles out. This shirt was pretty wrinkled when I first took it out of the closet. So I just have it hanging up here right now. I'm just going through.
Oh, Phil's going into lurk mode.
Kind of steaming it. I need to get the shirt open a little bit at the bottom. There we go. Just kind of go up and down, push the steam on it, and it is hot.
Oh, breakfast food. I like food.
But it takes absolutely no time to use.
Thanks, man. Have a good one. Hope you feel better, buddy.
I prefer this over ironing any day, honestly. And I can already see that the shirt is doing really well. The wrinkles are just coming right out of it before my eyes. It's actually really nice to see.
Anytime, man.
I can typically
just don't spread it to the rest of us, all right? Don't be coughing on the screen.
My clothes and my family gets on me all the time, and just having this is super easy. It doesn't take long at all to get the water heated. I put the water in and maybe waited less than 5 minutes for it to get hot, and it is bubbling right now. Like I said, it does make a little bit of noise, but it's doing an amazing job right now getting all these wrinkles out. So yeah, if you're in the market for a nice...
Just a simple little steamer, guys, that can actually do a quite good job at High Life at $23. Hey, maybe it's works for you. Or maybe you need a drone. Well, Nate's got an option for you here, guys, with the Holystone HS710. Very cool little piece.
Hey, what is going on, guys? My name is Nathaniel with DragonBlogger Tech and Entertainment, and today I am excited to showcase to you the HS710 drone from Holystone. This thing has a lot of awesome features. Let's go ahead and jump in and get right into it. So the HS710 is a foldable compact drone. As you can see here, it is very easy to set up out of the box. All you have to do is just unfold these arms and you're ready to move on. Now the camera on the HS710 is right here on the bottom, and it has a 4K sensor on it, so you can definitely capture great footage. Now the HS710 is a quadcopter, so that means it has 4 motors and each motor has 2 blades on it. Don't worry about destroying these, they send you extras. So now we're going to go ahead and take a look at the hand controller. Up here on top, you're going to have your foldable antennas. On the bottom, you're going to have some grips that also fold out so you can hold it nicer. On the top here, you have your joysticks that will allow you to control it going up and down, left and right. And on the front is also where you're going to have other controls such as launching and landing and return to home feature. On the top of the hand controller, you're going to have this little indentation right here. So what you want to do is just pull that out. And when you pull that out, you might see that it needs to come out just a little bit more, and it'll have this little fold down clip.
And
this is where you're going to insert your phone. And the HS710 comes with 2 batteries. When fully charged, will give you 25 minutes of flight time each. Inserting the battery is very easy. Simply just slide it into the back, make sure it clicks, and you're good to go. So what you want to do now for the setup is you want to download Ophelia Go, which is the app that is going to allow you to control and live view the drone footage in real time. So once you go ahead and get that installed, it'll walk you through all of the steps and the processes on how to get that set up. It's super simple. Just follow the prompts and it'll tell you everything that you need to do to get this thing going. So once you've gotten this thing all the way set up and you have the drone on, you will see a little green status bar indicator, and that means we're ready to fly. So now all we need to do is just find a decently level surface to set the drone down on, which we're doing right here. As you can see, I just set it here in my grass. Don't worry about setting it there. It'll be just fine. And then what you want to do is there's a little unlock button right here. You click that and that'll start the blades, and then you hit launch. And then once you do that, as you see here, I just hit the unlock button and I hit the launch button and it takes off. So now let's go ahead and look at some footage recorded directly to my phone.
Can I have Blanky and go to sleep too? So as you guys see, he's recording this in flight. Now, it does have GPS control, so you can actually pinpoint through the actual GPS satellite connections. Now, this also is a brushless motor style, so it does make it very easy to fly in better winds. Now, since this is a 5G style, you have a longer distance with it. You do have the 2 modular batteries, about 25 minutes of flight time with those. Now, with this, it is actually rather light, about 249 grams of weight. Now, it does have signal loss return to home, low battery return to home, and return to home button with that. It also has a GPS flight tracking. You can do 4K camera, follow me mode, tap to fly. The tap to fly is pretty good because you go into that Google Maps. The Google Maps will allow you to pinpoint your flight, and you are then off and on. If you guys need a little drone to fly around, maybe the Holystone HS710 4K is an option for you. Or maybe you need a charging port. Well, this is the 100-watt Bezeus. That's right, Bezeus 100-watt brick. Now, the 100-watt brick here has 4 plugs, 2 USB 3.0s and 2 USB 3s. USB-Cs and 3s. My bad. Now, the GAN 3 technology is a fast charging technology. Now, with this, you can actually charge multiple devices, but if you use the first number 1 Type C, you can get a full 100-watt charge pass through, which means you can connect it up to your MacBook Airs, your MacBook Pros, or anything that takes a 100-watt charge, and it will charge that device. Now, if you're using multiple devices, it will actually divide it up and determine what power should go where. Let's say you have an iPhone plugged in and a Samsung plugged in. It will send 45 watts to one and 20 watts to the other, determining which product needs that. Now, if you use the top 2 USB-C plugs with this, it will actually allow you to do something very cool. You can connect up a MacBook Pro and a MacBook Air, and it will send 65 watts to one side and 30 watts to the other. But it is highly compatible with pretty much any device on the market out there for you. Yeah, I feel you. I just... hi, Donald, again. How you doing? I do that all the time. That's how I roll. I just sleep in my chairs. I start off in bed. I end up on the couch sitting up sleeping. I don't know what it is. Maybe you guys need a little RC car. Well, Nate did it, or Nikita, I think.
It's your boy Nikita back with another DRC product that's sure to blow your socks off. This is the DRC DE36W, and I absolutely love this rugged kind of Jeep style design. I'm excited to use this one because it also comes with this really cool camera that can tilt from a 0 to a 45-degree angle on the top. You simply just slide it into this little slot here and it slips right in and you hear a snapping sound, and then you take this little micro USB connector and you connect it right here on the side. If I can get it in. Do I have it the wrong way? I had it the right way the first time. And that's the law of plugging stuff in. You get it wrong the first time, you get it wrong the second time, and right the third time because you were actually right the first time. But it's really awesome. It comes with 2 rechargeable batteries.
He's wrong.
You just have to
You're never right any of those times. You just get lucky.
Clip it in and swap it out. And then the controller itself takes 4 AA batteries, kind of hefty, but once you plug it or put the batteries in, when you hit this, it'll light up, and that green light is for pairing. Since this isn't on, it's not going to pair, but I'm going to take it outside, run it around. Hopefully my dog doesn't attack it, but I already know he is. And then also show you guys what the footage looks like from recording, and we'll get started. So immediately when I put it down, my dog was super curious about it, and I already knew he wasn't going to like it. Once I started going, he was going to chase it. So I waited till he started walking away, and then I went off, and of course he started chasing it. But the DRC vehicle was able to navigate the bumpy terrain, and even though Obi was kind of standing in front of it, slightly getting into it, it did a really good job. Now at some point,
just look at it go,
hit like a bump slightly and flips.
Everything actually is moving along, guys.
The video, but the video that it recorded is something I'm going to show you, and it was great. If Obi was,
so as you guys see, a nice little RC car that moves very, very well on that grass. Now, maybe you guys need some dress shoes. We got some Bruno Marks over here. Show you guys those right here.
Yo, Nate, Dragon Blogger Tech and Entertainment. Today I'm going to show you guys some very, very, very comfortable and stylish dress shoes. These are made by Bruno Mark, and these are the prints. So I wanted to just jump in and tell you guys my initial thoughts and opinions about these from somebody that doesn't wear dress shoes often. And the reason I don't wear dress shoes often is I don't go to a lot of settings or public places where dress attire is essential. But every once in a while, I do need some dress shoes. And if you've ever done some research into them, you don't really know what's going on with dress shoes. You don't know what's going to be a good fit. You don't know what's going to look good. And like I said, coming from someone that doesn't wear dress shoes often, these are insanely comfortable for when I do need them. Now, I've tried them on, but I want to go ahead and tell you guys about the design before we talk about the comfort. First of all, you guys can see that we have the leather all the way around it. The stitching is really nice with that beige color. On the bottom, you've kind of got almost like that cowboy boot print on the bottom. I wear size 10.5. These fit really well. And I also have a naturally high arch on my feet, and these don't have any issues supporting that high arch. You guys can see the way it swoops down here kind of alleviates the pressure from having a high arch with no support. And then on the bottom right here, this is a wood grain texture. I'm not sure if this is real wood, but I'm led to believe it is just by the way it can kind of like almost peel in a way if you start to dig at it, but I'm not going to do that too much. On the inside, you see you got the Bruno Mars logo. You have your tongue right here, which is actually pretty adjustable. I've seen a lot of other dress shoes in the past where the tongue will actually kind of stop midway up onto the toes, which is basically not allowing it to extend far enough to get your foot in there without bending this back heel support. Talking about back heel support, it also has this really nice stitching on the back. I'm telling you guys, these are insanely comfortable. If you're looking for some new dress shoes, I think Bruno Mars got you covered.
Like he said, guys, Bruno Mars has got you covered. Now, we're going to show you guys one more pair because they are beautifully done shoes that fit very, very well. I actually have a couple pair myself that I wear.
You're showcasing the Bruno Mars black slip-on
Don't tell everybody,
loafers.
right?
What I really like
Don't
about
tell
these
everybody I
loafers is
dress
they're
up.
very comfortable
It's
and
not
surprisingly flexible. You also have the bottoms,
Yeah, I like the
which
bottoms
have
of
these
these ones.
textures that help them grip. A lot of times loafers are too slippery when you're walking on concrete,
Yeah.
especially if it's wet. So I really like the textured bottoms and soles, which help with slippery concrete. And they just look nice. They feel nice. They polish up really well, almost look as fancy as dress shoes. They fit well. You could walk in them with ease. They don't cause a lot of impact on your heel or your foot when wearing them, though you could always put a
I was
little bit
waiting
of
for him to start
insoles if you
tap
need to put in
dancing.
cushion
Anybody
insoles
else?
too as well. So I really like them. If you're looking for a way where you want to get a little bit more dressed up, but you don't want to wear dress shoes with laces, these little slip-on loafers work out pretty well, and I'm pretty happy with them.
As you guys see, nice little dress shoes for you. But since we all want to talk about the warm weather coming and not all this cold weather, what about a pool cleaner? Well, this is a new one that actually Demetrius did for us from APR. This is a handheld style.
What's up, everyone? My name is Demetrius, and today we're going to be talking about this awesome handheld vacuum made by Aper right here. So right here is the main piece, which has like the motor in it, everything right here. It starts from here to down. It comes separate, like with a handle, so you can take this handle off whenever you need to, just like that. And to put that on, you have 2 holes on both sides right here, and you just slide it in just like that.
Underwater vacuum.
You want to make sure that clicks in there so you have a handle. So this handheld vacuum,
how long can you hold your breath while vacuuming?
It's a really easy vacuum. So whenever you're inside the pool and you know you want to easy something easy to vacuum something up inside the pool, like leaves, debris, and like a lot of dirt even. So with this one, it's a really easy setup. And on this next part right here, you have the option to use either or. So you have this one to use to suck up in there, and you also have the vacuum part right there whenever you're at the bottom of the pool and you want to roll across just like that. So it's really easy to put together, to clip right in. So like I said, really easy, really easy to put together. And on here you have you can't really see it, but it says open and the one says close. So whenever you put this at the bottom, you want to make sure that this right here is leaning this way whenever you close it. If it's leaning the opposite way, you're not really going to get much vacuuming done right there. So you want to make sure you put it in a certain way and you want to close it. See how like this is right here? This is the front, but I have it on backwards. So it's going to be awkward to vacuum. So what you want to do,
it's weird that it can even go on that way.
Turn this around in the right direction.
So many questions.
Have you put it right there, and you want to turn it just like that, and you want to close it. So really easy like that. And also it has grooves on the side too, like these little grooves. You can't really see it, but the little grooves right here, from that point to that point, the piece right here will slide right in. It also comes with comes with two. Make sure that's closed. So it comes with.
So as you guys see, it comes with that. And then it comes with the filtration empty bags right there. Those bags are to collect the debris while you're under the pool. Now we're going to jump forward where we're actually, I think we use this. Here we go. So you guys want to see this in action right here. Here you go. I'm just going to start using it and sucking up leaves and all the other cool stuff. Of course, he's a little scared to get in the water. You know, it's the wrong time of year for this. But hey, he's got a pool. You might as well do it, right? So if you guys need a little handheld vacuum, might be an option for you. Or maybe you need a new headset.
James here.
Right here, this is the EXA E1000 gaming headset. I'm going to jump forward where we're showing you guys this and we're going to talk about it. This is 50 millimeter drivers, 7.1 surround sound. Does have RGB lighting effect on the side. Does come in 5 different colors. This is, of course, the gray version. They do have a green, a blue, a black, and a red version also. Now, with the 50 millimeter drivers and the 7.1 surround, it is a USB-C style connection. Now, with this, it does have a microphone built in. The microphone does have noise canceling built into that. Now, it's a 120-degree adjustable microphone. It does have a microphone mute key on and off and volume control on the same knob. Now, since this can plug into plug and play USB style, you can use it on your PCs or your consoles like your PlayStation 5s. It's not going to work on your Xboxes, though, unfortunately, with that being said. Now, the microphone is where it's at in the sound quality. Sound quality is beautiful. You plug it in, the coloration looks great, and all of that other cool stuff. But the microphone stands out. It really is a really phenomenal microphone. Now, I'm going to tell you right here about the fit feel.
Very comfy. It actually feels really good. Not hating this one bit. So now I'm going to switch microphones, and you guys will hear everything from the microphone from this headset. Okay, now that we're plugged into the EXA E1000, everything you hear is coming from this headset, straight from it. So I'm hoping it sounds great. Hopefully no issues. You know, I didn't adjust no sound settings or nothing. It's just raw, straight from the microphone. So
now you guys can see that microphone just really picks up very, very, very well. Now the best part is, since it's 7.1 surround effect, you feel like you're in the games. You hear them bullets whizzing by. You hear them dinosaurs stepping around. You hear the hoof footprints on Red Dead when they're coming up behind you. You hear that train in the distance like you should. This headset is beautifully, beautifully done, guys. EXA E1000s is a good option for you. But now we're going to show you guys something for the kiddos. Okay, so tablet for the kids. Now this has 2 gigabytes of ROM, 32 gigabytes of, no, let's start that over. 2 gigabytes of RAM, 32 gigabytes of ROM. It's an Android 12 tablet, guys. This is a 10-inch tablet. It has Wi-Fi, has a case, has parental control, has dual cameras, front and back. Does allow you to play games, Bluetooth learning, and all of that in between with that, guys. Now, inside here, you'll get the charging brick and the charging cable. Now, since I already pulled this out and kind of started this up for you guys, we're going to show you guys just standard power brick for that, and a standard USB-C or USB cable, just right here, guys. Standard USB-C to USB cable. No real thrills with that part whatsoever. Now, it's the tablet that's really, really cool. Because the tablet comes pre-installed with this actual silicone case. Now, I will pull the case off so you guys can actually see this a little more, because it's kind of cool. So here's your silicone case, guys. On the back, it's got some stars and the round circle cutouts, camera cutouts, speaker cutouts, and all of that. Now, the tablet itself is actually super cool and green in coloration. There is your first camera on the back. You then have your front camera, of course, with that. Now, I'm going to put this back in the case because we're going to do this. Now, this is actually really, really cool because this has the CPU's an A133 1.6 gigahertz quad-core processor, guys. The 1.6 gigahertz quad-core processor is actually not bad for a tablet. And since you have 2 gigabytes of RAM, 32 gigabytes of ROM, you have storage in there to install certain games and stuff and all of that with that. Now, this has a 5,000 milliamp battery in here. It is a 2080 by 800 IC display. As you guys see, I already logged it in and started testing it. Now, you can put a PIN number in this and all of the other stool stuff if you want. Now, with that being said, if I hit this side button over here, you guys are going to see that it's going to load up movies and games and entertainment at your hand on the fly. Now, that is your Google Home. So it does have Google Home Store. Now, it is a full touch screen, so you're good there with the touch screen, guys. If you want to do cameras, we can actually pop up the camera here. If I don't drop it, and it's going to start pulling up the cameras. And we're going to just give access to this. We're going to allow, we don't need to add contacts or whatever. This is your Google Dual camera. Now, you need to sign in for that. Well, I don't want to. We just want to go over here, and we're going to hit regular camera. And then we have this tag photos. We don't need to tag photos. But there is your camera right there, just showing you guys your first picture of it. Now, if I swap it over, it took a picture just like that. Now, of course, if I go through, I can see the picture. Very simply put. Now, if I slide down, I should get our settings. And with that tablet, guys, you have everything you could really want in a kid's tablet. Parental control. It is a 10-inch tablet. Android 12, so you have all the apps you would expect. 2 gigabytes plus 32 gigabytes of storage. It's very well done, guys. Nice little tablet with actual shock-absorbing case for it. Cool little piece. If you guys are looking for something like that, they got you covered right there. That's actually a nice one. Now we're going to show you guys the outdoor projector from Anker. This is the Nebula Solar. It's a neat video. While this is playing, I'm going to step up for 1 second.
Is this on? Oh, okay. It's recording? Yeah. Oh, hey, what's up, guys? Sorry, Nate with DragonBlogger Tech and Entertainment. Just talking to my friends that are they're actually here, I promise. There's friends right behind there. They're just being quiet. We're going to take a look at this Anker Nebula Solo projector. I've tested a ton of Anker projectors in the past, so we're just going to jump in and take a look at this Anker Nebula Solar. So you guys can see that right here, this is a very simple design. There's not a lot to it. Up on the top, you're going to have your Nebula branding as well as some controls in case you lose your remote. On the bottom, it's going to have the anti-movement pads right down here, the nice rubber.
He's going to talk about it and point out and push and stuff, and she's going to show you all kinds of stuff right here. Now, this is 400 ANSI lumens, 1100 lumen, if you wanted to really know, 4K support, 3 hours of video time on a full battery. Now, with this, guys, can do up to 120-inch screen at 1080p with that, which is actually kind of cool. Now, since it is Android 9, you do have access to over 5,000 plus apps on hand. Now, some other cool little bits is the actual remote control that actually has voice functions with that if you need. Now, you can use a USB drive to connect up to this. You can do screen share also if you need. It does have 2 3-watt speakers, which is actually quite cool. It does have an HDMI port, a USB port, Bluetooth connection, Wi-Fi connection, and all that other cool stuff. Now, this also has a 30,000 lifespan of the LED with the LED that projects out. The throw ratio is a 1:0.2. 3-second autofocus, which means it's super, super fast and adjustable. Now, 2 gigabytes of DDR RAM, 8 gigabytes of ROM, 20,000 milliamp battery, plus you get Bluetooth 4.2, dual frequency Wi-Fi 2.4, and 5G. Now, just think about it. You can have the Google Play Store. The Google Play Store will have everything and anything that you could really, really want with that. Now, since it's a video decode, it does do HDR10 with this and all of that other cool jazz. Now, he's sitting here playing with it, adjusting the skew and all the zoom capabilities and all of the other stuff that you really need on hand in the settings. But now he's going to pop up. He's going to do the I believe this might be autofocus test right here. Look how quick that does that. Super fast autofocus. And then it's back into display. Now he's going to play a little video test, of course, in a second right there. There's your video test. Going to show you guys some birdies and all the other cool little stuff that you'd expect from this. But look at it. Look at it. Guys, great projector, guys. Decently priced. If you need a portable projector, they got you covered with that one. Anchor Nebula Solar. Or maybe you need a rotary tool. Well, Apex Forge has got the M6 right here, guys.
Yo, what's up, my friends? Nate, DragonBlogger Tech and Entertainment, back again with another video. We're going to be taking a look at the Apex Forge M6 Power Rotary Tool. Now, I'm not honestly someone who uses power tools a lot. Now, I do use like a hammer drill and an impact drill just to hang stuff up every once in a while, but I really don't use power tools. But I just wanted to go ahead and give you guys my initial first impressions on the M6. We're going to go ahead and go from a top-down view so I can show you guys around the design of it. You guys can see Apex Forge, nice branding right there, soft touch material all the way around it. You're going to have your speed selector wheel right here. Now this is also going to come with a ton of attachments and a really nice carrying case, so let me show you that. And I also wanted to mention that the cable on this is very thick gauge, so I think this is going to hold up well over time and extended use. Yeah, that feels very nice. Now inside of the box you are going to get this really nice hard shell carrying case with the Apex Forge branding again. If we go ahead and open the box up, you guys are going to notice that right here on the inside, it's going to come with a ton of stuff. So here's all of your instruction manuals and warranty information. You're going to have a guard right here so stuff isn't splashing whenever you're using this. You're going to have some attachment wheels right here. These are all different size or different diameters of sandpaper wheels right there, so that's going to be really good for more fine work. You're going to have a handle in case you don't want to hold it in the format that it's in right there. And then you're also going to have some extensions right over here on this end. And then inside of this, you're going to have all of the pieces that you need in order to perform whatever job it is that you're doing, such as these little extension nozzles or these little extension pieces that are going to just give you different types of ends. You have buffer pads right here. You're going to have some different wheels, some more screws. You have everything you're going to need for your projects included with
full-on Dremel tool, guys. Now, if that's not the only thing, in the front of our carousel, we did have a 357-piece utensil kit for this. So, cool little piece of technology, guys, if you need from Apex Forge. Now, we're going to show you guys the Android version of the charging station I showed at the beginning. This is a 3-in-1 charging station for the Android device. Now, what this has is 2 USB-C connections and a wireless connection for your wireless Samsung watch. Now, this is geared towards your Samsung device, so just so you know, that's what it's geared towards. Now, it does have 15% clippable coupon. It does come in black or white if you want a different version with that. Now, you do have a 25-degree of angle on the front to connect up to that USB-C port on the front so you don't actually break it. Then it is completely compatible with your wireless Samsung watches for the top piece. Now, for the phones, any Type-C port will actually fit, so any phone will work there. Now, for the Bluetooth earbuds, same thing on the back port, USB-C connection, and you're good to go. Now, since this is a fast charge QC 3.0 adapter, it does come with the wall brick and does pass through 18 watts of power, so it does do a good job of charging at a decently rate of speed with that. So, cool little piece. Now, I'm going to show you guys right here. We're going to connect up some earbuds and all the other stuff to show you how it just simply slide it on and connect it up. But pretty much the same thing with the front. You guys see there's your 25-degree swivel. The back does not swivel. Here's some earbuds. The Samsung buds. And since it's USB-C, plug it in either direction, you're good to go. And you plug that in and you're charging just like that. Then you grab your phone, connect it to the front, whatever phone it is, because it's USB-C, it'll connect up once you're in and it starts charging. Just got to make sure it's in there, just like that. So if you need 3-in-1 charging station, guys, cool little piece for you. Definitely worth it. That is not. We're gonna hope maybe this is the right video. Nope. So we're gonna skip 2 products because we don't have the videos for them. We're gonna show you guys this Asakuki native 1080p.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Nathaniel with DragonBlogger Tech and Entertainment, and today we're going to be taking a look at this Asakuki 1080p video projector. Let's go ahead and start this video off by just seeing everything that comes in the box. Right off of the bat, the first thing you're going to notice, the only thing in the box is this nice little carrying case that comes with it, And it's pretty nice that you're able to just take all of this on the go. So we'll go ahead and start by opening this up and seeing everything it comes with. The first thing you're going to notice inside of this little box is you're going to get this little accessories pack as well as a user manual. So if you do need a user manual to get this thing going, you have that option right there. Continuing on, you are going to get your power cable. It is a nice thick cable, so I think it'll hold up well over time. And they even send you a nice little HDMI cable right here, about 6 feet. So pretty cool of them to send that HDMI cable. And then you are going to get this remote. And as you guys can see, this remote here has all of the controls that you are going to need. You guys can see on the front that it has a power button, input selector, volume up and down. It has a mute button, a home button, so a ton of stuff on this remote. And then of course you are going to get the projector itself. And one of the coolest things about this projector is, as you guys can see right here, it has this removable lens cover, which is really nice that once you're done using this, you can pack it up safely. And speaking of the lens on this is a 1080p projector. And you guys will see here in a little bit, but I was very surprised with how good this thing looks. And then on the bottom here, you actually have this kind of tilt adjustment knob, which is pretty cool. And this is an auto keystone and auto focus machine, so the controls for that are right there next to the sensor.
Not auto, it's manual.
Continuing on the back side, you guys are going to see right here that you are going to have this removable filter. It's pretty cool that you're able to take this thing out and just air dust it, just to keep the life of your machine running longer by being able to clean it. Continuing on the back, you guys can see right here, you're going to have 2 HDMI inputs, a headphone output, an AV output, and 2 USB ports. And then on top of the projector, you guys are going to notice right here that you do have all of these controls. So in case you ever lose your remote, which I know I am prone to, you have those controls on top. Getting this thing started is super easy. All you have to do is unbox it like you guys saw I did there. Plug in this back cable, as you guys can see in the back, and then all you're going to do after that is install 2 AAA batteries. It does not come with AAA batteries, and then you are good to go. So as you guys can see right here, we'll go ahead and power this thing up. And honestly, one of the things that surprised me the most about this projector and its price point was how bright this thing works. I've used projectors from other big name companies that weren't as bright as this one, so it's pretty cool with how bright this gets. And as you guys can see right here, I'm using that manual keystone and manual focus. And now while I might not have gotten this focus perfectly, that's more than likely due to the fact that I can't see even with my glasses on, so you guys will have to bear with me. And here's a little bit of a video test. And like I said before, I'm very pleasantly surprised with how well this machine works.
Actually, it looks pretty good.
The darks are very, very dark on it. The colors are vibrant. These speakers inside of it sound really good. And this thing just does a really, really good job of producing true colored images and videos. It just looks really nice. And here's a little test of the speakers at 30% volume.
So if you're needing a little projector, maybe the Asakuki is the one for you. Or maybe you need a foot massager. Look, it's a neat video.
Hey, what is going on, guys? Nathaniel with DragonBlogger Tech and Entertainment. And today we're going to be taking a look at this Quinn-Ear Shiatsu foot massager. So you guys can see right here that this is the entire unit. Whenever you unbox this, the only thing that's going to come with this is the main unit itself and the charging cable, as well as an instruction manual, but you won't really need that. I'm going to show you guys how to use everything in today's video. Taking a look at the design of it, you guys can see it is this nice kind of like ice white.
All with the 2 I have sitting here
really
under
nice.
Me.
On the bottom, it is going to have some rubber footings, just so whenever you're using this, like on a hardwood surface.
Now the question is, does he still have them?
It's not going to slide around.
So probably got them stacked up in the corner, staring at him, collecting dust. Like,
panel, so
I wonder how many feet I can massage at once.
Your mode, the heat, and the air intensity. You're going to have your power button as well. And then if things go wrong or it just starts to hurt and you can't figure out the top panel real quick, you have a little deflate button that will automatically deflate the air circulation or the air compression that's inside of this. So I have a little weird 10.5 foot, and my foot just.
You'll have to ask him on a stream later.
Fits. Now it does fit perfectly fine, but my heel is right up against this right here. And then on the right side, as you're looking at the front, that is where your power is going to be. So I'm going to go ahead and get this plugged in, and then I will show you guys what it does. Alright guys, so we got this going right now. We're going to go ahead and turn it off so I can show you how it works and how you turn it on. All you have to do is press the power button. You're going to have different speed settings. So right now it's on slow. It's rubbing underneath the feet, or it's rolling on the feet. Fast. We're going to go ahead and go back to slow. You have low, middle, and high for the air pressure around your feet. You're going to have different modes right here. And you can also change the heat setting. So now one of the cool things about this is if you only want the
oh look,
compression,
shiny
you're able
penny.
to do that. This thing feels honestly really good on your feet. So if you guys have sore feet at the end of the day, you guys work out, run a lot, I definitely think you guys need to check this out. Quinnier makes great product.
Now those inserts, guys, for the feet are actually removable and washable if you guys need. That just doesn't sound right. Or maybe you guys need some leg massagers. Right here are the custom calf massagers. I believe it might be a Nikita video.
Today we're going to show you how
Mrs. DragonBlogger, I was completely wrong.
Compression leg massager.
I was off base.
It's easy to use and very easy to set up. You will have 2 cuffs for right and left leg and a handy remote control. Make sure that you find a tolerable setting to where it's not uncomfortable. Now there are 3 levels of massage strength.
Hello, Donald.
So you can select
How are you
those
doing?
on the controller. Now on this remote, you have your power button.
What about this one? Nate doesn't have this one either.
Your modes and your levels. This bottom button controls the air pressure.
Or that one.
So it's very important that you read the instructions. That way you know which way to put it on properly.
I'll gladly
So
send
you
it
want
to
to make
him.
sure it's snug but not uncomfortable. And make sure that this wider part goes up the calf.
Right on, right on. Doggo!
So it's fairly easy to maneuver.
He was getting too addicted to him. We had to take him away.
Now we're going to show you.
He was like, oh my god, I need
the
more leg
settings. You'll see
massagers
the
over my
red
leg
button and the green
massagers.
buttons.
I need a foot massager
Now,
for my
we're
foot
on
massager.
Number
It
1
was
as
getting a little
far
weird,
as
right?
how tight a squeeze and the mode. And then we're also on level 1 of the air pressure. So we're going to go up, as you can see. Here's the right side up. It'll show you
Doggo's like,
where
this is my video.
your air pressure and how tight
I believe he had one.
it will be.
I believe he had a head massager and an eye massager.
Pretty easy to operate.
I think he had a full helmet one too, didn't he? Yeah, I think he has a helmet style
Great
massager.
product if you are someone that has circulation issues and need a home unit. This is very easy to put
Pretty
together
sure he
and
had
use.
one.
And
It almost looked
highly
like it was a
recommend
VR headset, but it was a massaging kit for the whole, like his whole head went. Yeah. Dogs always do that. Now the last 2 guys are from Shinewell. I'm just going to show you the simple video, the last video for it. 2 different options, but both great options for the Shinewell
Today
guys.
we're going to show you how to use the Shinewell air compression leg massager with heat. Remember to always read the operating instructions. This air compression leg massager with heat has 3 massage modes, 3 air pressure intensities, 2 level heatings, which are optional. Now, this relieves sore and fatigued feet and calf muscles and improves leg
Yeah, Mrs. DragonBlogger.
Make sure you talk to your doctor before using one of these. Also, here are some warnings. If you don't feel well, stop using this immediately and talk to your doctor. Don't use this in a bathroom or other humid places, as it is plugged in. Don't walk around when you are using this item, as you
Most definitely is.
I'm going to show you how to put the left boot on. You will first find the snaps, and Kiwi's going to help.
Yeah, I see that.
Once you snap that closed, you will then
I believe
cross
we hit a
over
page.
that part on top of your foot. You will then wrap
Look at the doggo. He's
sleeve
like, let me
around your calf. Now these should be snug but not uncomfortable. Now we're going to show you how to use the remote.
Nah,
Here's
I'm
the
not
power
famous.
button. Here's the optional heat. Here's the intensity and the mode. Now you will see a green light when your mode, intensity, or heat is selected. This is very easy to use and put together. My mom has
You'll love that dog.
circulation issues, and this has really been beneficial. So if you have circulation problems, swelling, or you're on your feet all day, this could be a really great option to help with those conditions. Unplug the power adapter from the socket before you clean or maintain it. Unplug the power adapter when you are...
Now, just like that, guys, you have a very good piece of technology to help massage you. I did not see what he printed. No, I did not. What was he printing? Please let me know. C3PO. Oh, I had no clue. Alright, guys, we're going to show you guys another product over here. This is a cool little piece right here. Of course, I'm going to show it to you live with that. This is a telescope. This is from SolarMark, guys. I'm not sure if a lot of you know what telescopes are, but we're going to pop over. We're going to show you guys this big old thing. Now, this cool little telescope does come with a couple options, and that is multiple lenses for you. You have a 10mm and a 20mm lens that is interchangeable for you. So you can actually pop that in. Now, it also comes with this cool little piece right here. This lens is actually meant for your phone. So you can actually hook your phone up and use that as a lens, connect it up, and record through your phone while looking at the stars. Now, this is a cool piece because this is a 70mm aperture and a 700mm focal connection point. Now, it does have the tripod. The tripod does go higher and lower. Now, there are a lot of adjustments, including this counterweight right here. This counterweight can actually move and adjust just like that and move. Now, you can set the telescope down and you have some other adjustments, including the aperture. This is your 700mm focal point. By turning this knob right here, this will move the actual focal point in or out to wherever you need just by a twist of a dial. Now, you do have your spotting scope. The spotting scope is kind of cool. It does have a couple adjustments, but it helps you get to that place that you need with that. Now, with that being said, we're going to pop over. We're going to turn it around because there are more adjustments. First and foremost is the adjustment to here, the pivot point. You can actually lock that so it stays in the point or have it all the way around. Same with this. You can actually adjust it and adjust it. Now, this whole piece comes out. Now, the best part is right here you have these two black handles. These black handles actually do adjustments and actually will turn the telescope all the way around. You guys will start seeing it turn and adjust and swing around to wherever you need while using that if you need. Now, another cool part is this other handle. This other adjustment right here actually does another cool piece, and that will actually start pivoting it to an angle. If you guys will start seeing it actually going into a side angle pivot point right there, just like that. So you have full-on adjustability with this. This is a cool little telescope, guys. To be able to have the multiple eyepieces that are interchangeable, and I can actually show you guys that right here. Eyepiece comes out, swap it out for the 10mm or the 20mm, or put the phone holder in there and you're good to go. This is a nice telescope. The telescope is in the actual carousel. It should be lit up. But yeah, I can send you the link in a second. But if you guys are looking for a telescope, guys, SolarMark right here actually has a very nice one. The two Pelosi eyepieces plus the smartphone adapter. Great for beginners, kids, and adults alike. If you guys want to see the stars, this is a good option for you. Now, I'm going to put this kind of back here. Set this back up in the corner. Because when my window's open, my neighbors might think I'm a creep since I'm on a third-floor apartment. But cool little telescope. And you want the link. See if I can get you the link here. Might be a really long link. There you go. That is the link for that. So, cool little telescope. Oh, the link to your telescope. Yeah, let me see it. I will definitely take a look. Yeah, dude. Telescope was out of my range. I didn't. Holy. Yeah, I'd say you got a telescope. CPC Deluxe 1100 HD computerized. That's cool. So it connects up to your computer and everything, right? That's kind of cool. That is a really, really cool piece. You know, I didn't even know this was coming. This was one of those surprise items that just showed up out of nowhere, and I'm like, what do I do with this? I live in a fourth floor apartment. It's the freezing Arctic outside. You can't see nothing but snow right now, so you don't even see the sky. But hey, we did what we can do. We showed it off. We did some videos of it. So I did what I can do. But cool little piece, guys. Well, that is about the end of my show today. That was the last of the products really, guys, on hand. And stuff like that. Yeah, I don't doubt it. We are getting... I believe I'm getting over 16 inches of snow tonight alone. So... Hey, Evans, you showed up at the end. But Evans showed up at the end, but she's here. Yeah, blessed day. I don't know. I'm just have not been to bed yet. Yes, Nate should be coming on in approximately 2 hours or so. Maybe 2 hours. Yeah, Nate will be on here. Nate will be live in a little while. Yeah, we're going to get hit with some more snow. We just got like 9 or 10 inches the other day. A day and a half ago, I think. We got a snowstorm coming in tonight around 10. Will last all day tomorrow. They're saying 1 inch an hour for about 24 hours. So anywhere from 16 to 18 inches, I believe we're going to get. Then it's going to be calm for a few days. Then another little small snowstorm. Blah, blah, blah. Unless you live in Alaska, then you just go, hey, it's snow. It's a normal day around here. All right, guys, I'm going to get off here. I'm going to go try to eat something because I did not eat yet. With all of that cool stuff, I will see you guys maybe tomorrow. I'm gonna tell you guys right now. I'm going to be completely honest. Depending on how much snow I get tomorrow, I may or may not be on stream. Because I may have to shovel cars. If I have to shovel parking lots, I'm not here during stream. It's not going to happen. If I have to get people to work, then I'm the only taxi. So, all right, guys. I will see you guys all later. Remember, Nate's on later today. Plus, I believe Blake is on Shopping Dragons later on today also. So, you guys have more streams coming up. I want to thank you all for being here, chatting with me, having fun. Jacob, go back to bed. It's bedtime. Build a snowman. No. I'm not going to build a snowman. I'm going to go grocery shopping. I'm going to get some food. I'm hungry. All right, later, guys. Have a good one. I will see you guys all later. I appreciate it, everybody. Later.